closed out on Collins. I be.
What's going on, everybody? The Original Mako back with some more Gunfire Reborn content, and today, if you watched the video yesterday, this is real awkward. I said I was taking a short break until Rogue Lords comes out and or the September update for Gunfire because the game's just feeling a little bit stale. Didn't really have a lot of motivation to make videos on it, and the night that video came, like the September update's here. Of course it is. So there are some new things. There are some adjusted things. I actually haven't looked through most of it besides the first little paragraph. So going to be kind of reacting to it live and seeing where we go from here. I think there's enough new stuff to make plenty of content on. So there is no break. That video was absolutely a lie. And here we are. We're back. So as always, be sure to check those links in the description. Streams will be back on Monday, testing out all the new stuff. I might try to record some videos over the weekend to make some videos on the new stuff, but we'll see. If not, then maybe, we'll take a break from videos this weekend too and just go back to it on Monday. But here we are. Update notes for the day on the 25th, even though it's technically the 24th for me still. Kind of time zones are weird. But in this update, we've added some oculate scrolls and adjusted the effects of some spiritual blessings and scrolls. In addition, we've adjusted the method of obtaining a spiritual blessing remnant in reincarnation. Players can consume soul essence to re-roll spiritual blessings, which I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Why would you waste your soul essence to re-roll them when you can just go back and restart the run? Unless you can do that at each area. But this says Longling Tomb entrance only, so I don't know. They're still working on tweaking reincarnation difficulty, which is interesting. So, other big thing, most of you that are watching this probably already have the game, but if you don't, you should get it now or tell people to get it now because they're going to increase the price. Fair enough. I think, good for you. You should. With the 1.0 update coming mid-November, by the way, which it was late October to early November. Now it's mid-November, so take that with a grain of salt. But that's when the full release is coming out, and it's going to be a ton of content, so they should make it a little more expensive. But the price increase is going to be in mid-October, and they're doing this because if they raise the price for the 1.0 launch, they can't do a launch discount. So they're raising the price earlier so they can do a launch discount at the full release. So anyway, that being said, let's get into the actual new stuff and or adjustments. So these remnants have now changed a little bit. Battle Scarred. When HP is less than 50%, there's a 50% chance to recover 20% of your max HP every time you take damage. A lot of percentages there. The new is when your health is less than 100%, there's a 75% chance to recover 20%. So just a massive buff to Battle Scarred, which was already okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. So a huge buff there. This one I'm interested in because I haven't read this yet. When tossing a grenade, there's a 30% chance to throw all remaining grenades. Is now, when using a secondary skill, there's a 30% chance to toss all remaining grenades without consuming uses, and plus 50% explosive grenade damage for 3 seconds anytime. Stackable anytime a grenade deals damage. Oh, YouTube. You guys know exactly where I'm going with this. I'm absolutely going to try to make a full grenade build on Reincarnation 7 now with the dog. If you can get enough secondary skills and be proccing this with the other explosive buffs you can get, I mean, let's say you have 10 grenades. That's 500% damage on the last grenade. That sounds fun. I was upset with this. I think somebody in YouTube comments actually suggested, like, this would be an easy way to fix it, is just make it so it doesn't consume the use when you throw all of them. And I think that would have been enough to make it viable, but adding this as well makes this like a staple for your run. Like it could be the thing that you build around, and I'm going to be doing that. So check out, we're gonna have a video on that. So I've only looked at 2 things, but right now that's what I want to do the most so far. Okay, Ice Blade, interesting. Deal an additional 10% of the current enemy's HP as true damage upon hitting an enemy with a flying sword. That was the old one. New is deal an additional 10% of the enemy's current HP as true damage, up to 5,000, to elite monster slash bosses. So is this saying? I'm assuming this is saying you can go up to 5,000 for elite monsters and bosses, but you can go up to 10% of normal enemies, whatever 10% is. Okay, interesting. Not a huge change to that one, really. Old is obtain 2,000 copper instantly. New is gain 2,000 and plus 50% to all copper gained. Don't know if this makes this like super good over a lot of the other options, but it makes it not useless anymore. This used to be pretty terrible. This is now relatively viable depending on your other options. Endless Assault. Gain a secondary skill every 5 seconds, now every 3 seconds. Another buff. Endless Assault and Atomic Bomb could pair really well together. Potentially. Field Proficiency. The old one was plus 5% lucky shot chance and minus 5% primary skill cooldown every time you kill an elite monster, which is terrible. New is plus 5% lucky shot chance and minus 5% active skill cooldown every time you kill an elite monster slash boss. Oh, okay. So this, okay. The interesting thing here is that you could pick it up at the end and it's not as useless. Still don't think it's that great. But, you know, it's a buff at least. The old one for Oculate Booster was drop scroll has a 50% chance to become an enhanced scroll. Now there's a 20% chance for any scroll to become their enhanced version when obtained. Love it. That's a big buff. That's a huge buff, I think. Now all the peddler scrolls, chest scrolls and vaults, all of that, great change. That's going to be a really good remnant for sure. The new ultimate firearm, there's a 20% chance to drop an enhanced weapon. New is now a 40% chance. I still don't think that's that great of a remnant. Good Man. After reviving a teammate, gain a buff for 20 seconds that gets plus 2% HP recovery and 20% movement speed and 30% weapon and skill damage. New, you now get plus 2% health recovery, 20% movement speed, 30% weapon and skill damage for 60 seconds and stackable up to 3 times. I don't play co-op that often, so I don't use this very much. It seems like a pretty solid buff to me, though. And then Craftsman Inheritor. Old, you can upgrade Reforge Etch for free, but you can only own up to 15 scrolls. Now it's 20 scrolls. A little bit of a buff to that. Makes it a little more of a better option. Adjusted the prices for most spiritual blessings and adjusted selection methods for spiritual blessings. Players can consume a few soul essence to refresh spiritual blessing up to 99 times in the Longling Tomb entrance. Once again, I don't know why you wouldn't just leave and come back, but whatever. That's not my problem. So next, this is where one of the biggest problems I've had with Gunfire updates in the past is when they add new scrolls. I think it's really lazily done, and I have never found like super exciting scrolls that they've added. I think they have been really lazy with it. So they have added some new scrolls. I haven't looked at them. I think I saw like 3 or 4 maybe. I'm fingers crossed, baby. Let's see. New scrolls. Stone Skin. It's a legendary, and it is unlocked by default. Minus 30% damage taken for 3 seconds upon taking damage. Doesn't stack. The doesn't stack kind of sucks. But it is damage reduction. And that's kind of huge in Reincarnation 7. Or, I mean, any hard difficulty. More damage reduction, the better. One of the reasons the cat is so good is because he has consistent damage reduction. Stone Skin helps other characters get some damage reduction, I guess. So, not terrible. Useful. Something that is, takeable on every character pretty much all the time. So, good so far. Next. Premium membership. Oh, boy. Another one that's unlocked by default. 30% of copper. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. 30% of copper spent is instantly refunded? Like, throughout the entire run? You're telling me if I find this later, like in the third area, all of the copper I've spent, I get 30% of that instantly refunded? That seems like it could be really, really, really good for, you know, another way to even buff your weapons up to like plus 40, plus 50 in solo, maybe. Actually, there's probably not even enough craftsmen for that. But anyway, next up, Spirit Bible. Looks interesting. Another legendary that's unlocked by default. Plus... Dude, as if the bunny needed another buff? Or in the cat? Oh. Dude. First of all, this is going to be really good with the new atomic bomb build that I'm going to try to get, but the fact that this is going to exist with the bunny already being broken with the skill and the cat, which can be broken with the skill, damage numbers on the bunny are about to soar through the roof even more than they did before. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Well, that's all the new ones. You know, Spirit Bible, I love it. Oh. Spirit Bible, I love it. Premium membership and Stone Skin, I think, are good. I do think this is a better set of scrolls that are introduced as opposed to the last scroll drop, which was the one that included the mysterious chest and effective split, which just gave you other scrolls. They weren't really new scrolls, so I like it. Good change, fan. Some scroll balancing now, some nerfs and buffs, we'll see. So fast loader. Old was you fill the magazine instantly after swapping weapons. Now, after swapping weapons, replenish the magazine instantly, and 30% lucky shot gradually increases to 0% over 3 seconds. So it's a little bit of a buff. I was making sure I read it correctly because, you know, fill the magazine versus reload and whatnot could be a... I don't know if this... I don't know. It is a buff, though, for sure, with the lucky shot. Brief Respite. Gain damage immunity to all damage for 1 second after swapping weapons. Cooldown 2 seconds. New is gain immunity to all damage for 1 second after swapping weapons or reloading. That's pretty good. As somebody who usually finds one weapon and sticks with it for the most part, other than if I'm trying to do like an elemental weave thing, that makes this much more likely for me to pick it up, for sure. Decay Driver. Old was plus 20% movement speed for 3 seconds when hitting an enemy under decay effect. New is plus 20% movement speed for 3 seconds after inflicting decay or hurting enemies under decay. So another buff if you're doing corrosive damage. I mean, on the cat, this is an instant must-take at this point. Like, you're going to be inflicting decay consistently. So the plus, you're going to have basically a permanent 20% movement speed buff. That's an amazing scroll on the cat. Ninja Invincibility. For each second that player doesn't deal any damage with weapons, plus 10%, max 50. New is plus 5% lucky chance per second, up to 50%, and resets after triggering a lucky shot. I still don't. I never thought Ninja Invincibility was great. I still don't think it's that great. So, yeah, you know, not super excited about that one. Magic Mag. When reloading, there's a 33% chance that no ammo is used. Now, when reloading, there's 30% chance of not consuming reserve ammo, and plus 30% weapon damage for the reloaded mag. So just these are all getting buffed. So another just buff. Magic Mag was already okay, but now it's just even better. Rock Hard Determination. Old is plus 50% while being stationary. New is plus 50% damage while being stationary and gradually decreases to 0 over 4 seconds. So, oh, excuse me. It's late. Kind of, not really. But a little bit of a buff because originally it's you know, as soon as you're not stationary, this goes away. Now it'll gradually decrease. So, oh, Devil's Covenant change? Interesting. So the old one was after picking up Devil's Covenant, your current HP gets decreased by 75%. Double your current copper and gain 50% from all drops. New is minus... Oh, no. Oh, no. Look how they massacred my boy. Oh, God. So, minus 50% maximum HP is brutal, actually. That's a pretty big downside as opposed to this. This isn't that big of a deal. This is a big deal. And you don't even get the double your current copper. You just get the extra gained after, which if you get it early could still be worth it. But oh no, Devil's Covenant's not an instant grab anymore for sure. Oh god. Okay. Well, adjusted the damage caused yourself with Fire Enthusiast. Self damage decreased from 6 per second to 5 per second. Okay. So Fire Enthusiast is a little bit better now, I guess. Doesn't change it too much. Enhanced Coin Shot has been changed. Old was consume 2 coins for each hit and plus 60% weapon damage. If you kill an enemy in 5 hits, you get refunded all the coins spent. And if you hit an enemy with crit, lucky, or elemental, you'll be refunded all coins spent on that shot. Now, it's consume 2 coins on hit with plus 60% weapon damage. Can't be triggered if you don't have any copper. So that's the only change, I think. Is can't be triggered if you don't have any copper. So, not, crazy difference. Enhanced Ninja Invincibility. For each... How long is this? Oh my... Okay, most of it's bug issues, though. Oh, this is actually... There's only 2 left. Enhanced Ninja Invincibility. Old was for each second the player doesn't deal any damage with weapons, plus 10%. Oh, now it's just Lucky Shot, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So now it's just the Lucky Shot change. And Enhanced Magic Mag. The old was when reloading, 33% chance to not consume reserve ammo and replenish equivalent to the magazine capacity, or equivalent to the mag capacity is added to the reserves. Now when reloading, 33% chance to not consume reserve ammo, replenish equivalent, and extra damage. They just added the extra stuff onto the end. Fair enough. Okay, so once the big one here, this is the highlight there. Devil's Covenant change, huge change. Huge change. That one, and then Decay Driver and Brief Respite are probably the biggest changes for me. But Devil's Covenant one is crazy. Okay, onto the system. Anything crazy? Players who have used cheats, warnings, no. Shouldn't affect at all. Bunny's now able to cast Swords Out when she is casting Fatal Bloom, attacking with a melee weapon, or reviving a teammate. Love it. UI, the Peculiar's chest icon shown. Wait. Chest's icon shown due to the spiritual blessing will gray out when players have already interacted with the chest. That doesn't mean anything to me. A little bit of controller stuff. Some dead zone adjustment. Optimize the crosshair for a few different weapons. Cool. Anything Pog in the levels. Optimize the challenge event. Monster will cure others by increasing parameter of HP recovery. Okay, nothing crazy there. Tweak the location of the level portal in the final stage. Not crazy. Tweak the reward from the chest in one of the desert ruins. The chest now grants one randomly chosen scroll instead of offering a multiple choice from 3. What? Why? Why would you do this to me? I guess it's only one of the chests, so it's not a big deal, but still. And added a vault for a dragon encounter in the basement of logging. Oh, so in the desert and the first area, there's now you can now encounter the dragon. Kind of cool, I guess. That's kind of weird to me, though. That's annoying. I don't know why they did that. And I'm trying to think of what chest they... Just in one of the desert ruins. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Some localization stuff. And then a lot of bug fixes. Once again, check these out if you've been having some issues with it. I'm not going to go through each one, obviously. The big one that I've been dealing with is the Mysterious Chest Cursed Scroll potential. Apparently that is now fixed. So that's the only one I really wanted to see. But I'll scroll down a little bit. If you want to pause and just, look. And then, oh, that's all of them. Okay, so that's the big update. We have about a month and a half until the 1.0 version, which now begs the question, is there going to be a monthly update in October? I don't know. We'll have to find out. But mid-November, 1.0 version is releasing just in time for Thanksgiving. So we can celebrate by eating a lot of food and playing a lot of Gunfire. So I'm excited to try out some of this stuff. Obviously, the thing I'm most excited for still, after reading through everything, is this. Okay, making a build completely based around Atomic Bomb and doing a 100% only grenades on the dog in Reincarnation 7. I think with this, it's possible. I'm going to be the tester of said theory. So thank you guys for hanging out. If you're going to want if you want to see me do those attempts live, check out the link for the Twitch in the description. And as always, check out the Patreon as well. For as little as $3 a month, you get tons of exclusive content coming your way. And yeah, it's a lot of fun over there. So check that out. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Let me know what you guys think of this update. What are you most excited for, and what are you most upset about, I guess. But thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I appreciate the support as always. I love each and every one of your faces, and I will catch you all in the next video.